right after we got off the air last week, somebody, this 4-year-old clip of him flew totally under the radar. I sent this to you immediately, and you were shocked by it too. I don't know how any of us didn't see this until now. But this is Steven Crowder basically in a very vulnerable moment admitting that he's been with men, I believe. Let's take
maybe not necessarily been with.
Gay.
Well, what does he mean?
At least
by
had some
sexual phase?
Maybe just attraction, or like just considered it.
Because that's what he experiences every day. The man's attracted to men. But he acted on it. That's the bisexual phase he's referring to.
Maybe.
Well, let's just watch the video and we'll make up our
Sometimes
minds
you have to make hard decisions.
once more.
It's from an episode called something about fear. He's having like a really open.
This is a heartfelt 14-minute video by Steven Crowder from 4 years prior, I believe, if not maybe a little bit older than that. Is this from 2014 or is it's 4 years ago, where he has like, he talks about his biggest fears. He talks about all of this like emotional stuff. And in between that, this got lost in the weeds, I guess. He has a heartfelt moment where he's talking about, you know, let's just play the video. Let's hear what he's talking about.
Yeah, it's called Crowder closes defeating fear. So this is a very serious video. And now let's take a look.
And sometimes you think you have to make hard decisions, and it's just wrong. I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid, frankly, I used to have a bad temper. I'm afraid of it coming back. I'm afraid of...
This man has a gun on his desk talking about how he has a bad temper. Chill, bro.
What do you mean, brother?
I'm on the edge.
He knows how to handle that. He's got proper training.
I've got an issue with anger, and I'm always within 1 foot of a gun.
Mr. Hyde rearing his ugly bisexual head. That was a short phase.
You fucking paused it right before
I'm afraid.
Ethan. God damn it, play it
And
again.
Zach hit the bruh, which made it.
Yeah, and Zach, you played a soundbite right over it too.
What are you guys doing?
I played it after.
Play it from like
you said it
second.
I played it after.
I'm afraid of it coming back. I'm afraid of Mr. Hyde rearing his ugly bisexual head. That was a short phase. No, I'm afraid. Afraid of getting angry.
Wasn't that so interesting?
Yeah. He said he's afraid of Mr. Hyde rearing his bisexual head.
Ugly bisexual
his
head.
Ugly bisexual head.
Short phase.
It was just a short phase in college.
Which
now,
I think I'm interpreting that as he had some kind of sexual interaction with the man. As he says, it was a short phase.
Or attraction, which is valid. You know, here's the thing. We know for a fact that he was an abstinence-only guy until marriage. He was very proud of that fact. He's advocated for it numerous times. And we know that he's coming from a repressed family.
There's rainbows in chat for Crowder, by the way. I appreciate y'all supporting him.
Couple things to obviously make note of. Not every single. There is a significantly larger amount of straight people that just hate gay people than there are repressed homosexuals. Okay, so that's number
Sometimes
one.
you have to
before people fucking jump down Ethan and I's
This
throat.
man literally just said he's bisexual. Like, what do you?
So that's number one. Like whenever you see someone who's like, you know, homophobic, that doesn't immediately imply that they themselves are gay, right? We're not blaming homophobia on gay people. But every gay person and, you know, everyone that understands Steven Crowder's library of content will tell you that he's zesty as fuck, okay? My man's fruity. I'm just going to say it. Do you understand?
He's sassy. He loves cross-dressing.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot. Dude, he cross-dresses way too much. And I'm saying this as a guy who's done like drag and cross-dress. Like, he cross-dresses as more than George Santos.
Right.
A gay man who openly has now admitted to watching RuPaul's Drag Race.
You know what? We need to call his show Prouder with Crowder.
Yeah. If he was a little bit prouder, maybe he wouldn't be so fucking angry all the time.
And you know what? Yeah, I don't think you can cross-dress too much. I think he's like on a dime's notice. That man is ready to put on a dress and express himself proudly.
There was a point in time before like Republicans decided that like doing drag meant that you're like satanic pedophile or whatever. There was a point in time before, like, you know, drag is a long culture, long history. It's a big part of theater in general. And Steven Crowder used to do it literally for anything and everything, not just like women's issues, not just to like make fun of trans people or whatever, but he would do drag for like random shit like Planet Fitness. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm gonna wear a dress. Like, dude, you're doing a video on tort reform. Why the fuck are you in a dress?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What the fuck's going on right now?
I love those videos of his.
Like, it felt like it was genuine. Like he was, doing the thing where he's like, haha. Like,
well, of course, what's interesting about this is that he is homophobic and he has garnered an extremely homophobic audience. And what's really interesting, actually, I pulled up a screenshot of the live chat. I don't know if you saw it, but his fans, when he said that in the live chat, they're like, shame on you, Crowder. Did he just say he's bisexual?
It wasn't the live chat. It was just the comment section.
Oh, it's the
By the way, someone in the,
really?
Someone in our chat just said you can be straight and do drag, like sad face or whatever. It's like, yeah, I'm straight, and I just said I've done drag. Like that's not what I'm saying at all. Don't misunderstand me.
He's the man wants to express himself, and that's the only way he can. Oh, this is straight from the comments.
Yeah. I have an extension that allows you to search comments, so I just put "bi" in there,
bro,
and his fans were raising eyebrows.
3 years ago, this man said, "Proud of you for coming out."
Yeah, I mean, it's not a phase. I don't think. You know what I mean? I don't think he was just like questioning. I think he's just like repressing it. A lot of here, I'll give you an example of someone who I don't think is gay at all that hates all queer people. Matt fucking Walsh. Like you won't hear me say dude is gay.
No, he's just a bigot.
Yeah, he's just an awful fucking bigoted piece of shit. And that shit's that's just internally in him, not because like he's internalizing it or anything. He's just he feels it in his heart. As a straight person.
This is some of the comments on that video, just to give you an idea of why he's repressing this and the kind of, audience he's built. Shame on Crowder for being bisexual. He said he's bisexual. Crowder's disgusting. Did you say you had a bisexual phase? Is that a joke? Glad that Crowder came out proud of you. That one I like. Does Crowder admit that he has a bisexual phase? Your bisexual hide?
Even Crowder himself has said in the past that, like, if you claim you're bisexual as a guy, you're gay, lol, which I think he now has deleted.
Now, because I think we know who he's talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Which, by the way, is not true. Bi visibility, bi pride. Okay. The only time we do bi invisibility is when we're talking about Kristen Cinema. All other times, bi visibility all day. It's just, he might be bi, he might be gay. But
and we love that for him. And I encourage you, Steven, and I welcome you to join us for a Pride Minute. And maybe that's a good way to get his toes wet, because I think, as Jordan Peterson aptly pointed out, Pride Month is way too fucking long. So if we can get him into a Pride Minute, maybe that's a good way to wet his toes. And
pride is not a virtue.
See that the water is nice and warm over here. But since we've been talking about this clip, Crowder has disappeared from the internet.
Yeah, he hasn't posted a lot.
He hasn't posted anything.
Candace Owens kind of came after him and said, like, y'all should pray for him. Bless his heart. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. And I haven't really seen a lot of activity from Steven Crowder since then.
I actually spent a decent amount of time last night kind of trying to find out what's going on with his channel. And I think what it is, he got dropped by the Blaze.
He got dropped?
I think
it was mutual.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever. He was way more tight-lipped about that than he was with the Daily Wire stuff. He seemed to not want to get into the weeds on it. But ever since then, all the content that he's really posted was this whole war with Daily Wire. If you go to his channel, those are the only recent videos at all. And since that last one where he, played the secret recording that he made, that's the last thing that's been posted to his YouTube channel at all.
Dude,
so I don't know. It's possible they're just on vacation or something. I don't know if you want to read into that too much.
Well, nobody wants to work anymore, man.
Yeah,
fucking lazy.
It's fucking quiet quitting, dude.
So true.
What the fuck is this shit?
Get to work, you lazy fuck.
Fuck you. Show up at work.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how we feel. But the last thing was that Candy was threatening to expose his, we're inferring homosexuality. So he is hiding. He's in hiding right now. Now, here's the thing. Come over to us. We accept you for who you are, bro.
He's even been silent on Twitter. Like, I looked through his likes. He's liked 1 or 2 posts, but that's about it. He hasn't really tweeted.
Have any conservatives reacted to this clip? Like, any of his fans? Like, I'm really curious what they'll think about this.
I mean, a lot of the, like, alt-right
alt-right
type people are, like, ragging on him, you know.
For this?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's all like far right freaks that have like been making fun of him for years about this. I guess.
Okay.
That's why like a lot of the people that pull data from this or anything resembling like something that might look like Steven Crowder is like admitting or acknowledging being gay or whatever is always like from the Odin Benjamin stuff or something.
Wait.
And that guy's a fucking major piece of shit. Fuck that guy.
Wait, here. How about this one? In the closet with Crowder. That's from chat. Don't blame me.
Okay.
No.
Crowder with Crowder's better.
Crowder with Crowder.
Well, because it actually, I mean, it's a better play off of his real title.
Well, there it is. Crowder, you have 2 choices to make. You can go back to the alt-right freaks who hate you, or you can come to me and Hasan with open arms to accept you for who you are.
I mean, I'll accept him for who he is, but he's still a fucking piece of shit, you know? Like,
he's ready to change, though, man.
You don't even have to think about it, dude.
You know, he's repressing
he's got a long way.
Yeah.